I really hate Cana as a character, and I don't even know if that's the way you say her name. Okay, so she was a background character for most of the series, right? Completely unimportant. She drank a lot. That's all she did. She didn't do anything important at all throughout the entirety of the series, and then suddenly Gildarts is her father. Okay, I feel like there's a plot contrivance in there somewhere, but alright, you're Gildarts' daughter, even though you've never mentioned this before, and it's only going to be important for this arc. And maybe a few moments after this arc, and it's never going to be important again. Alright, you're Gildarts' daughter. And her whole thing is she wants to be an S-class wizard because she's unable to tell her father that she's his daughter because she's embarrassed that she's so weak. So she starts crying to Lucy about how she wants to be an S-class wizard so bad, and if she doesn't become an S-class wizard, she's going to leave Fairytail. Now, you tell me if that does not sound like she's acting like a 2-year-old. Like, I can't be an S-class wizard. Wah, wah. I'm going to throw a temper tantrum and leave and run away. Was that supposed to make me endeared to her? I feel like it was supposed to make me feel bad for her. All it did was make me go, okay, that's embarrassing. You're crying over, like, not being an S-class wizard when no one else is. Lucy isn't, Natsu isn't, but you're crying about it? I get that's supposed to be because she's trying to prove herself to her dad, and that would sort of make sense if it wasn't for the fact that she spent basically her entire life at Fairytail, and this outburst makes it seem like she doesn't care about anyone else in Fairytail at all, and that the only person she cares about is the approval of her father, which makes her seem so shallow that with all the years she spent with everybody in Fairytail, she doesn't care at all and is willing to throw it all away. Then when she was taking the actual exam to become an S-class wizard, she acted horribly the whole time, like she was sulking. Like, it almost felt like she was entitled to being an S-class wizard, and she felt offended that she even had to take the test. Which, how does that ever make me endeared to her character at all? Then she went even farther when the entire exam, whatever you want to call it, got attacked by another guild. And Fairytail were literally in a life and death battle against this other guild. And she decided to knock Lucy out on essentially a battlefield now and leave. What she did next absolutely just made me speechless. She went to where the contestants were supposed to go to be able to, if they got to the end, basically, they'd become an S-class wizard, right? And she went there and started yelling like, I'm here, make me an S-class wizard. And I genuinely thought that she had gone insane, because that's like being in a game of softball and there being like an earthquake, and then continuing to play softball, and then when you beat the other team that's not even there, then you say, where's my trophy? Like, what do you mean? They're all gone! I genuinely thought that she had gone insane. And the anime doesn't portray it like she's gone insane at all. It's supposed to portray her, I believe. I don't know, it's so poorly done. Like, oh, what she did was wrong, but you understand why she did it. No, I don't! She just went crazy. She never acted like this before this point, and doesn't really act like this ever again. What happened? The whole thing is just crazy. Why did she ever think that there were still going to be people there waiting for her? I'm just so confused. I have no idea why she knocked Lucy out to go. Like, unless she was having some sort of manic episode, I don't understand. I don't even understand what she was doing. The exam was over. Her friends were getting killed beside her. And it's not even like she wanted to win the exam so bad. That wasn't even what was going on anymore. I don't understand her thought process at all. It just left me speechless. Then Mavis gave her fairy glitter. I half thought that Cana was supposed to be a villain and that it was going to be revealed that she was actually evil. And then she got rewarded for it. I was so confused. Like, what am I supposed to feel about her character? Because you are portraying her as evil. So what am I supposed to do here? But it was absolutely hilarious when Cana got fairy glitter, but she's so weak that she still wasn't able to do anything with it. I wanted her to fail so bad. I've never wanted a good guy to fail so bad. I was literally rooting for the other guy. I don't even remember who she was fighting. And I was rooting so hard for her to fail because she deserved to fail in some way. I don't understand why she was rewarded for everything that she did. And then she got no punishment for it at all. She basically just re-met up with her dad and was like, I'm your daughter, and then it was fixed. And there was nothing about it ever again. I know they had some moments, but she never had to go through a redemption arc for her being a terrible person for that entire arc. But I guess that people aren't really mad about it because she just went back to being a background character in the next arc because she was worthless to begin with. And then she went back to being a background character in the next arc. The only thing that Cana was right about is if I was Guildarts, I would absolutely be embarrassed to have had her as my daughter. That's it. Bye.